Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to talk about a powerful and important story that many people do not know. This is the story of how Native American ideas helped shape the United States Constitution. This is also the story of the Haudenosaunee people, also known as the Iroquois Confederacy. Their ideas about freedom, unity, and government helped inspire the American founders. This story is not about one single person only. It is about a Native American system of government that showed the world a new way to live together in peace. Some people even say that these ideas helped save the Constitution itself. So today, let us learn the truth behind this powerful history. Who are the Haudenosaunee? The Haudenosaunee are a Native American confederacy. They are also known as the Iroquois Confederacy. The name Haudenosaunee means people of the Longhouse. The Confederacy is made up of 6 nations. These nations are the Mohawk, Oneida, Onondaga, Cayuga, Seneca, and later the Tuscarora. They lived in what is now New York State and nearby areas. Long before Europeans came to America, the Haudenosaunee had their own strong system of government. This system helped different nations live together in peace. They did not fight each other. Instead, they worked together and made decisions as one united group. This idea of unity was very powerful. It showed that many nations could come together without losing their own identity. The Great Law of Peace. The Haudenosaunee government was based on something called the Great Law of Peace. This law was created many hundreds of years ago. Some historians believe it began around the year 1142. The Great Law of Peace taught people how to live in harmony. It focused on peace, fairness, and respect. It also taught that leaders should serve the people, not control them. Under this law, each nation had leaders called chiefs. These chiefs were chosen by clan mothers, who were respected women in the community. If a chief did not act in a good way, the clan mothers could remove him. This is very important. It shows that leaders were not above the law. They were responsible to the people. Democracy before America. Many people think democracy began in Europe. But that is not fully true. The Haudenosaunee had democratic ideas long before the United States was formed. They believed in freedom of speech. They believed in group decision-making. They believed in balance of power. Each nation had a voice, but no one nation ruled over the others. Decisions were made through discussion and agreement. This is very similar to how the United States government works today. Benjamin Franklin and Native influence. One of the most important people in this story is Benjamin Franklin. He was one of the founding fathers of the United States. Benjamin Franklin spent a lot of time with Native American leaders. He admired the Haudenosaunee system of government. He wrote about it and shared these ideas with other leaders. Franklin noticed that the Haudenosaunee had unity without a king. They had order without prisons. They had freedom without chaos. He believed the American colonies could learn from this system. The Albany Plan of Union in 1754, Benjamin Franklin helped create something called the Albany Plan of Union. This plan was meant to unite the American colonies. The plan was inspired by the Haudenosaunee Confederacy. Franklin even asked a simple question. If Native nations could unite under one government, why could the colonies not do the same? Although the Albany Plan did not pass, it planted an important idea. It showed that unity was possible. This idea later helped lead to the creation of the United States Constitution. Influence on the Constitution. When the Founding Fathers began writing the Constitution, they already knew about Native American governments. They had seen them work in real life. The idea of federalism, where power is shared between states and a central government, is very similar to the Haudenosaunee system. Each nation kept its own control, but they worked together for common goals. The idea of checks and balances also connects to Native ideas. No single leader had all the power. Power was shared and balanced. Even the idea of a council, like Congress, reflects native councils where leaders met to discuss issues. Women and power. One important part of the Haudenosaunee system was the role of women. Women had real power. Clan mothers chose leaders. They could remove leaders who acted badly. They protected the future of the people. At the time, European governments did not give women this kind of power. But the Founding Fathers saw that this system worked. Although women were not given equal rights in early America, Native ideas planted seeds that would grow later. The Tree of Peace. The Haudenosaunee symbolized their government with the Tree of Peace. This tree represented unity, strength, and peace. Under the tree, weapons were buried. This showed a promise to live without war among themselves. The tree also had roots that spread in all directions. These roots symbolized welcoming others who wanted peace. This symbol later influenced American ideas about peace and unity. Why this history was hidden? For many years, this history was ignored or hidden. Textbooks often focused only on European ideas. Native Americans were seen as simple or uncivilized. This was not true. Their governments were advanced and thoughtful. But racism and colonial thinking pushed their contributions aside. Only in recent years have historians started to speak the truth. Congress recognizes the influence. In 1988, the United States Congress passed a resolution. This resolution officially recognized the influence of the Haudenosaunee Confederacy on the U.S. Constitution. This was an important moment. It showed that Native Americans played a real role in shaping the nation. It also reminded Americans that freedom did not come from one culture alone. The Native American who saved the Constitution. So who is the Native American who saved the Constitution? The answer is not one single person. It is the Haudenosaunee people as a whole. Their ideas showed the Founding Fathers that democracy could work. Their system proved that unity without tyranny was possible. Without these ideas, the Constitution may have looked very different. It may not have survived its early challenges. Lessons for today. This story teaches us important lessons. First, good ideas can come from anywhere. They do not belong to one race or one nation. Second, respect for others leads to stronger societies. The Founding Fathers learned by listening. Third, history is bigger than what we are often told. By learning the full story, we gain a deeper respect for Native cultures. Why this story matters. This story matters today more than ever. Democracy is always fragile. It needs care and respect. The Haudenosaunee taught that peace is built through dialogue. That leadership is about service. And that unity does not mean control. These lessons are still important today. Final thoughts. The United States Constitution is often seen as a purely American creation. But the truth is more complex. Native American wisdom helped shape it. The Haudenosaunee showed what freedom could look like. Their voice lives on in the foundations of the nation. By honoring this history, we honor truth, respect, and unity. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Let me know in the comments what you think about this powerful history. Remember, the past still speaks to us today. And sometimes, the greatest lessons come from voices that were ignored. Thank you so much for watching.